It's the CalebDMTG show.
This is the part where I wish I didn't have to play Phantom. Not that drop's worth a ton, but I just drafted anyway. Deep Analysis isn't bad. I kinda wanna pick one Goblin General and just like do this. Solar Blast seems good. Solar Blast is fine. It's a fine card. I still kinda wanna taste this real quick. I'm all excited. Interesting. Oh man, the smell has depth to it. Apparently this is a British hot sauce. Very bright red. Oh man. Oh, that's tasty. That is quite hot. That is quite hot. I'm gonna make some really fucking wicked wings with these. Lot of flavor in there. Gotta remember to stick that in the fridge later. I feel like I tried playing Workshop in this format before. Should we just take Matron? Just follow up the general. Just taking every Goblin you see is certainly an approach.
Oh shit.
Deathblade Elite is pretty sweet if you can like suit it up. Like you can put the Elephant Guide on the Deathblade Elite and just start provoking things. He cannot win. Thanks to the sub. Thanks for the 32 months. You came in expecting some spicy drafting. This is more right than you expected. Yeah, right? I've heard about spicy drafts, but this is ridiculous. Burning at Zinnia is good enough, but I almost want to jump ship, do something weird. But Matron's also good. Although they're kind of getting rewarded now.
Remember all the happy times we had?
You got a sixth pick Astral Slide. That's pretty juicy. That's pretty juicy. Oh man. I have one more package. One more package that arrived in the mail. And this says it's from Sacred Bones Records. So I must have bought an album that I forgot about. Oh yes. Yeah, this one's quite good. Chris Picula turned me onto this album. I've seen a lot of music types talking about it. Sphere of Resistance is almost interesting. We're just gonna keep on taking goblins. It is The Helm of Sorrow, a collaboration between Emma Ruth Rundle and Thou. If you have a little bit of a tolerance for strange music, I highly recommend listening to this album. It is a hell of a collaboration, and it is quite good. The Emma Ruth Rundle and Thou's collaboration. Should we grab an Aftershock, or should we just like keep on taking every goblin we see? I feel like we should just take every goblin we see, and then, you know, And other people don't have goblins. And this is better signals, right? If you search for Emma Ruth Rundle and Thou collaboration, you'll find the album. I think what I had is actually like a separate EP that I've not heard of, or I haven't heard yet. It's just like 4 tracks. I think I have their album, but I think it showed up a little bit earlier. I think what I got there was a side thing. They were like, oh, we have other tracks too if you want to get those. Yeah, May Our Chambers Be Full was the album that I was talking about that Pecula turned me on to. But I'm not sure that's what I got here. Maybe it is. Hold on, let me look at it again. Yeah, this is The Helm of Sorrow. This was an EP that they released alongside of it. Ooh. So I picked them both up, but they showed up in different shipments. What's my favorite hot sauce? My favorite hot sauce is actually nothing super exciting. It's based on the name of it. I can go grab the bottle real quick, if it matters to you. I've not tried truff hot sauce before. I've had truffle stuff, you know, and I wasn't infatuated with it, so I've never been super tempted by the truffle hot sauce, even though I've heard good things. I've never been to the Mount Harab Mustard Museum, no. Yeah, I don't hate truffle oil, but I also don't, like, actively choose to put it in my food. And we have an actual reason to be in goblins, instead of just feeling like taking goblins. Should we splash for Twister? We have Caldera Lake here. Is Twister good in goblins? It's probably good with Prospector. There's also Kindle. We could just like take Kindle. If you get enough of them, they're really good. This is our first one. You have taken Kindle over Warchief? Oh, no. No. We have so many goblins. We want a reason to be in goblins at this point. It's possible that the Warchief would have come back, but I don't think you want to risk it. What is VMA draft? VMA stands for Vintage Masters. I should probably retitle the stream. It's just a standalone set that they use to print power into Moto. You don't print, but... Oh man, I could be Orcish Lumberjacking Fuels. Commando's good. You definitely want some number of Commandos. I'm thinking about grabbing the Plateau. I think I want to play this 5-drop. I think it's worth a splash. This is way too many Scourge Sergeants. I'm not gonna play this shit. Would I play a Shelter? Would I play Secluded Step? Let's take Step. What was I doing? I was retitling the stream, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want any of this either. Fire Blast? Do I want Fire Blast? Is this card good? I feel like Prospector is better than Goblin Patrol. I don't think either of them are amazing. The Echo on Patrol is what has me, well, for Fire Blasting. The Angel makes Reckless Charge sad, does it? It says players can't cast spells during combat. Reckless Charge is a sorcery, you play this pre-combat. You play this to give your thing haste and then murder them. Oh, I see what you're saying. You thought it was a different card, sure. Fair enough. Yeah, since this is a Phantom draft, since we're not keeping the cards, I kind of hope that we can draft a Ben Affleck. Because Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantom. Falter could be okay. Boo. What? What? Why the boo? Kevin Smith's references are so timely. He's on the peak of his brilliance. Ooh, FTK. Yeah, that's worth drafting. Oh man, trade Wind Rider. I could see splashing for that. More Hot Kindle action. Yes. So we don't quite have a Lightning Rift shell here, what with our one cycling card in our stack. There's a third Kindle, so that's sweet. The stack of Kindles is starting to make the Fire Blast look cool too. Remember that the way that Kindle is worded, it counts the opposing Kindles too, if they have any in their graveyard. Similar to Accumulated Knowledge. Accumulated Knowledge battles were both very frustrating and very sweet/fun at the same time. Yeah, I'm kind of happy to grab a Commando. Want at least one for the Matron, right? They're not Citavine. I would be doing non-Phantom if it was around. Just to have some skin in the game. Yeah, that's kind of the format, Red 7. Kitchen table deck, the format. You cannot choose to decline Goblin Commando's ability. Pretty rare that they don't have a creature, though. Is this a small set? I don't think so. No Jason Dark. They all used to be like that. Like FTK isn't a May either. If it's the only creature, it'll kill itself. Those are just old cards. The third Goblin General seems pretty good. Seems like something to be a little excited about. Do I want an Aftershock? I think one's fine. The card, Aftershock is the sort of card that looks really good on paper, and then you play with it and you're like, oh, this is actually kind of clunky. I don't think we need Falter. We can put a Sealed Cleansing in the board. You think Idol's great? I don't think Idol would make the cut here. I think we're doing something real specific, and I don't think it's Idol. This is neither of those things, Fearsmith. This was a made for Moto only set, so that you could get power into here. They didn't want to make people. They didn't want to force people to draft fucking beta and stuff, where half the packs are lands. I kind of feel like we could play 17. We have a couple of 5-drops. We can also like chain matrons together and stuff. We should have just like infinite gas. You think the Angel's poopy? Why? We do have a slightly better mana base, and we just like throw some reckless charges in. Got the Angel. Yeah, this is a 5 mana 4/4 flyer that removes attackers and stuff, or removes blockers rather. My red requirements. Well, I'm never need more than 2 red. And the step is fairly free. We can play like 2 or 3 planes in here. Well, the Angel doesn't need to have a valuable ability to still be a good card. I was thinking about cutting the Goblin Patrol. No, I still want it. I still want it for ringleader hits and stuff. It turns off my own tricks. I don't really have tricks. I've got like a few Kindles. I can play them pre-combat. Anyway, is the step good? The step might not be good. We want to do something like this. And then if we played 17 land, we would play the step. I was typing fast for Stream Decker, and I typed like MVA instead of VMA. Don't care. People can be confused. In the deck is sweet. It's certainly not like the best Vintage Masters deck I've ever drafted, but I don't think it looks bad. It looks like a 2-in-1 deck to me. The more uncommon Goblin payoffs we had, the more like War Chiefs and Ringleaders, the better the deck would be. I'm happy to have like FTK, Bassandra, and Fireblast in here, as well as some Kindles. That helps. That helps a bit. My early plays are pretty garbo, but, you know, Goblins. Triple General's good. Triple General's a lot better than Zero General. I've been in that situation before, where I was just like, all I need is one Anthem, and this deck is nuts! And just sitting there like, at the end of the draft, like, I'm sure one will show up just soon. Surely. Just never comes. The old Goblin mirror. Got me. And then next turn we can make a hasty Goblin General plus a Kindle, assuming they don't answer my things. Black Lotus, yeah. I think your odds of getting power in this format are really low. Oh wow, I can pay for the opponent's goblins. I forgot about that. I guess that's my prospector payoff. Deal. They got a goblin and they can't even play it next turn. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I'm lost in old ways. I'm not free. Well, here goes nothing.
I might cut my hulking goblin against them. You know what I mean? It's not looking great on the draw. Maybe that's an overreaction. Should we bring in Wall of Diffusion? It's like, I have this fucking thing. We play Giant Strength. Or Mystic Zealot. Mystic Zealot's fucking huge. Could just play the Secluded Step.
They talk about another kind
Oh
of
shit,
world.
what up?
Another kind of
What are you afraid of?
I'm lost in old ways. I'm not free.
Hey Duke Frog, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 27 months.
Just listen.
Cut Aftershock. Yeah, that would have made sense. That would have been fine. I didn't think of it in time. Oh, the Echo's never good. Play or the Draws is never good. It's just here to be another hit for Ringleader and what. I could aftershock their land. Probably not correct. Sack a Goblin, aftershock your land. GG. Wait, can I sack? I can sack this War Chief. That's so weird. Does that fizzle the Chain Lightning, though, if I sack the War Chief? No, because it's already resolving. The Chain Lightning's already resolving. They're just gonna pay. They're just gonna pay for the Skirk Drill Surgeon. Oh no! That's a really good card. I did not just Chain Lightning my own thing. It takes 2 mana to reflect a Chain Lightning, so I just sacked the Prospector as well as sacking the War Chief. I got their thing. Tempted to just like jam, trade, activate Sergeant. The other line is to like FTK their Matron, hit them for 2, then they play Ringleader, and then I Commando. That's probably better. That's just better. I'm not aftershocking their land. Their hand might be like 3 lands and a Ringleader. Might be a good time for a splash of rum. Looks like they hit. Let's see what they got. I don't actually know what they got. Is it Hulking Goblin and another Ringleader? I think that's what it is. This is probably okay. Oh, that's tasty. Cheers, everybody. A little bit of pineapple rum mixed with some San Pellegrino of the Clementina variety. Okay, good night, DC. I wonder if Skirt Drill is not supposed to serve. We have a lot more in the deck, though. Yeah, case in point. Oh no, my Mystic Zealot. That Zealot was gonna be good. 4 mana for a 3/5 flyer. When their best removal spell is FTK. I think I'm just supposed to serve with Commando here. And they trade and I double activate.
Oh shit, what up?
I think enough of our deck is Goblins, so this is correct. Yeah. Hey, Weary Dude, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 12 months. Weary says, 12 months! Thanks for keeping me through 2020, Caleb. This one is for your poor throat after all that oral. Yes, right? Very tough on the throat. A lot of vigorous oral. This is the best I've seen Skirk Drill Sergeant be. Usually this card's just like a 2-mana 2/1 that you never have time for. I guess we can kindle a Goblin and then activate Skirk Drill off of that. It's not the worst. I kind of want to go face with Kindle. Skirt Drill might mill more Kindles too, and make this one deal more damage. Oh, I see what you did there, Yojimbo's Law. I see what you did there. They hit a Falter and a Goblin Commando. Goblin Commando's kind of good. I think I'm supposed to kindle something here. I think I killed a Ringleader at their end of turn. Yeah! Joblins! You Joblins! God, I'm so good. This is less exciting. I kind of want to put the Fire Blast back. I think that card's better in my deck than in my hand. I want to draw when they're like... We have Matrons, you know, we can shuffle. But I want to draw when they're at 4, not when they're at 20. Yeah, that is about that Polish folk band. We could listen to them right now if we wanted. Get the Seal of Cleansing in here. Do we want Aftershock? It seems not good. I mean, they're probably reanimating more than the stupid worm. Yeah, Seal of Cleansing on Animate Dead actually isn't very good if they're getting the worm. It's not a very pretty curve. Hey, Hog Wash, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 22 months. Hog says 22 months on the 22nd day of the 22nd year of the 2000s. No clue what it means, but thanks to the rad streams. Yeah, cheers. I think with this draw, we're going to be matroning for War Chief. Just like every other draw. Fucking love Carnophage. You're supposed to get the 2-drop Goblin so I can play it alongside Kindle next turn. I don't really mind them paying some life, though. Do mind that one. That said, Buzzard's pretty scary. It's like a hard card for this hand to beat, so... Clear the Carnophage, clear the Buzzard. Getting Ringleader here would be fine. I kind of want one drop. Just keep curving. If I play War Chief here, they just tap it, and maybe they even kill it. Meanwhile, if I hit a land next turn, we can do like War Chief into Goblin General. Is that a real good one? Oh yeah, I forgot that card has Echo. It's funny. Import general, we get some damage in, and then next turn we can matron plus general. You lost to Death's Head Buzzard more than any card in this format. Death's Head Buzzard does a lot of winning and losing. I've definitely lost because of my own Death's Head Buzzard. And I have certainly lost to the opponents. It is a powerful card. It's a powerful 3-mana 2/1. God damn it. This is fucking sweet, though. Goblins! Yeah, I feel like I like the Seal of Cleansing. It hits their port thing, too. I don't think they're cutting Ring of Gix. I kind of want to bring in the Secluded Step, but I don't know what I would cut for it. How do I have so many copies of the same card? I was the only one drafting goblins in my pod, which is one of the reasons to pack one, pick one a goblin and just keep on jamming them. So long as nobody else is doing them. War Chief is really good, yeah. You're not wrong. I'm just gonna submit. It's not like I want another card on the draw. We're more likely to hit lane drops on the draw. Is Astral Slide good in goblins? It can be. It depends on how many cycling lands you have. Like, if our Kindles were random cycling cards, like Combat Tricks with cycling and stuff, or like the Spark, and then we had, like, say, like 4 to 6 cycling lands, then Astral Slide starts to look good. Slide and Rift. Slide out my Ringleader, draw more goblins. Why not? Slide's just a good card. We kindle this, right? Rather than run out. Skirk. Kindle the elf. I think I want Ringleader here. Got him. Got him. That's fine. At least that's still a trade, right? So they have to pay the echo, and we can force them to not be able to leave the buzzard back. They weren't trying to race, they just didn't want to put a Death's Head Buzzard in front of an Angel. They wanted to wait until it died when I had more goblins in play so they could get actual value. So that's why they were attacking. Goblins for days! Goblins for days! Yeah, the Matron just goes against War Chief. We play War Chief and Sergeant, and plenty of damage, huh? Plenty of damage. Well, we lost to turn 2, 6-7. We lost to a 6-7 on turn 2, on the draw at that. But other than that, Goblins has been pretty consistent, doing its thing, doing its sweet, sweet thing. Hopefully people that hadn't seen Bysandra play before have like a little bit more respect for it, you know? Like it was certainly useful there, right? Like not just as a 5-mana 4/4 flyer, like the ability wasn't irrelevant. Let us help control their thing, let us attack more aggressively. Potentially won us the game. Suspicious of the mana base. Yeah, it helps that our mana base has been perfect. You know, it hasn't hasn't actually bitten us yet. Splashes are always going to seem amazing when everything's fluid and good, instead of just like staring at a card that you can't cast, or like you draw too much of the splash land, or you know, you obviously know. Pretty unlikely for us to draw 2 planes. We'll have enough red sources too, though. The plateau helps a lot. Yeah, a lot of these Masters type sets had actual like really good limited formats. When Wizards just gets to pick cards from like throughout all of Magic's history. They're basically designing like an underpowered cube. You end up with a limited format that's, I think, more enjoyable than the average limited format. Although I still think Dominaria overall. What's up, Crouch? How's it going? Well, that's not something I want to kindle. We have so many matrons in the deck that like maybe I should just be grabbing War Chief, but this hand doesn't have a lot of matrons.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey Heroin, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 3 months. I've had really good and really bad experiences with that Heron card, the 4-mana 2/2. It was certainly good here. Wow, fuck me. If we wanted to suicide this turn, we'd be playing the Beetleback Chief, and then they'd be eating a 2/2, and we'd be getting in 4 damage, which is close to good enough, but not quite good enough. Yeah, let's just build up a board. Yeah, Forest Walk is the thing. For sure. Bummer. What's up, Goblin General? It's possible I'm being a little too defensive here. This is not Pauper. This is Vintage Masters Phantom Draft. I almost aftershocked that last turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 15 damage here. It's not quite enough. I might have to attack. Like, they attack me with their 2/2 flyer, and then we're basically dead, unless we draw, like, Fire Blast or something. Or Kindle. I guess I should have attacked first if I was going to attack. I'll just try and draw a burn spell here. Yeah, if one of the two blockers didn't leave value behind when we killed it, then we could have won there. Like, we wouldn't have sacked the token at their end of turn. So it would have been another 2 damage. Wait, isn't this Xaxes? Yeah, because we sacked a 2-power creature and then we added a 3-power creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And before we sacked the 2-power creature, we were at 17. Cool. These are the cards I'm kind of considering. Do you think Aftershock should stay in or not? Sealed Cleansing might be better. You saw the damage from Aftershock mattered, and now we're going to be on the draw. And they have a bunch of recursion. Hey, Fawcett T, thanks for the sub. It's 23 months. This hand's not terrible if we manage to curve out. Hit some lands here. Do some sweet Goblin Warchief things. I think I'm supposed to Hulking Goblin on 2. Goblin it up. I think I'm still playing the Warchief. Sure. think I'm just supposed to be a back chief. I'm just not sure what else I'm doing with my turn. Like whether I serve with the 2/2s into the Wild Mongrel and make them discard a card. Or just pass. I think we're just doing Beetleback Chief pass here. Which is not exciting, but I don't think it has to be exciting to be the correct play. Fawcett T thinks the 23 months. Yeah, doing Shadow because they're trying to 2-shot me here. Which they can almost do.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Moherdum, thanks for the sub, thanks for 12 months. Yeah, we can only 11 them, which is not really enough. Yeah, the double planes is awkward. If we had all mountains, we could Fire Blast and then untap and play Goblin General and be fine. Whereas right now I have to like sack a couple goblins to get the Goblin General in play. A little awkward. I would not sack a 1/1 to play a Drill Sergeant, no. We can do that next turn anyway, we have a Prospector. If we were trying to get lethal in, we would do that, but we can't lethal this turn. It's whether or not we want to sack both Goblin tokens to play the General, and then serve with General, and the 2/2s, including War Chief, or if we want to just pass the turn, because it's not lethal. Well, so far we've won a game off the splash, and potentially might lose a game off the splash, though we might have lost anyway. So no, I don't think I'm gonna change my mana base. Oh, unless they have a blocker here, huh? Or something. If they had a blocker, well... Yeah, no, a Kindle wouldn't work. Because they'd be blocking 3. Yeah, Muxus is not. It was not printed by Vintage Masters. Came much later. Yeah, I think they might lose because they didn't trade with the Goblin General first time. They could have. Nice. Nice. If there's a game 3. If there's a game 3 indeed. Got a little lucky there.